My name is Sierra Flores and I am the Everyday Educator. Today's tutorial is all about Google Forms. Now, it is not Google Forms 101. However, this is for people who want to take their Google Forms up to the next level. So, I'm going to teach you how you can differentiate your lessons and assignments by using Google Forms. Before I actually get into the creation process of a differentiated Google form, I want to show you what one already created looks like. So look at this as the exemplar so that way you kind of know what direction you're going in. And I like to do this as part of the backwards design framework, all right? So my kids will start off with an entry ticket, one question, and depending on how they answer this question, that is going to show what level they're going to be placed in, okay? Whether it's enrichment or reteach. Now, the students, they're not going to know, oh man, I got reteach. Oh man, I got enrichment. All they're going to see is that, oh, okay, I clicked this answer. I'm going to keep on working, okay? So let's say that I select 13 as my answer and I go next. Now I'm going to go watch the following video. Okay, cool, watching the video. Next. Now I'm going to go answer this question. Cool. Next, I'm going to go on to my exit ticket and submit. Now, I want to show you what it looks like if I click a different option. Let's say that I said 6 as my answer, which was the correct answer. Now you see I'm in an enrichment, whereas before I was in reteach. Quick note, whenever you create your own, you're not going to write enrichment and reteach on here because these kids don't need to feel that, oh no, I'm in the reteach group. Oh, I'm slow. Oh, I'm not good. I can't do it. No, title it something different that only you know what it means. You might say my red robins and my bluebirds, or however you want to title it. I'm putting enrichment here and reteach so that you, as a creator, you can see very transparently what it is that I'm thinking, okay? Now, if I click next, that's going to take me straight to my exit ticket. Then I can click and submit. All right. So with that said, I'm going to go back into my practice quiz and then let's talk about how I actually was able to make that happen, to make that differentiation occur. So before I even started, I thought about what is it that I want my students to learn. I need them to know how to multiply and divide and understand fact families, all right? And so all my questions are geared towards that. The next thing I thought about was, okay, if for my kids who need some reteach, who don't quite get it, how can I support them? So then I thought, all right, I'm going to get a video, have them do a quick video review, and then I'm going to give them some practice questions and then pass them on to the exit ticket to see how do they do. Now, not every kid's going to need reteach. Some kids are going to come in, they're already going to know what's going on, and they're going to be ready for enrichment. If you have those children who placed automatically into enrichment, they have to have an activity that is rigorous and appropriate and is going to help them extend their learning, all right? And so, with that said, you have to pre-plan as you're creating these quizzes, these pathways, all right? Now, since you already know how to create a Google form, you already know how to create questions. Now, what you have to do is make sections. And so in order to make my presentation, or sorry, my form in sections, notice here how it says section 1 of 5, scrolling down, section 2, section 3, 4, and section 5, okay? So the way that I did that, I clicked here on add section. And so I clicked add section, and then I gave my section a title. This would be practice questions, for example. And then what I might do is do add question, and I might put some questions up under here. Practice, oh my goodness. Practice, oh my goodness, come on, Sierra, spell. Practice 1. And then I might make another question up under here. Practice 2. And then who knows, I might even make a third question here. And I'm going to title that one, you guessed it, practice 3. So under this section, now I have practice questions. So where does the differentiation come in? Well, what I want to do is during my questions, I always need to think about what is their entry point. So I'm going to have one question that is like my, what is it called? My entry ticket. And so I'm going to add a question and right here, plus to add a question. This is going to be my entry ticket. So my entry ticket, what that means to me, that is one question that I can ask my students that lets me know what they know. So if my end goal is I need you to be able to multiply all the numbers in your in the threes times table, then I'm going to make this question a question that is in my threes times table. If you get that correct, you're going to go on to enrichment. If you get that incorrect, you're going to go on to reteach, okay? And now there are other variations where you can do multiple entry tickets here. And then if they get, like, for example, if you do 5 questions, and if they get 3 out of the 5 correct, then they'll go on to doing maybe they go on to doing enrichment. If they get 2 of them correct, maybe you want them to do 3 or 4 more practice questions. If they get 1 or 0 correct, maybe you want them to go on and do reteach, okay? You really have to think about this. Think about your kids, your class. Think about what is best for your teaching team. Say you're on it because if you're a teacher, more than likely you're on a team of 3 to 6 people, okay? So think together what is best for us and our kids and our team, okay? So moving forward, I've got my entry ticket, and so I have my options, and I have option 2, option 3 for my questions. All right, now this is the section that I'm gonna really focus on the differentiation, okay? So for my exit ticket, or sorry, my entry ticket, this is, remember, this is a question that lets me see what are they thinking, what do they know. I'm gonna go to section, all right? So I already have my sections labeled. You saw that, and I showed you how to do that. You go here, click add section, all right? So now let's say option 1 is an incorrect answer. If they get that incorrect, I want them to go down to section 4, which is reteach. Let's say option 2 is also incorrect. I need them to go down to reteach. Let's say option 3 is the correct answer. All right, you did an awesome job. Let's put you on to enrichment. And so now my thing is all set up. So depending on how they answer these questions, it's going to shoot them off down a different pathway, okay? So with that said, you can then preview it just to make sure that it goes to exactly what you need it to go to. So remember, option 1 was incorrect, so it needs to go to reteach. So option 1, does it take me to reteach? Yes, it does. So that means that I linked it properly, okay? And so with that said, I do want to talk to you very quickly and let you know that there are a lot of different ways that you can use Google Forms, and they serve a lot of different purposes. But for today, I really wanted to highlight the differentiation aspect of this because you can use your Google Forms, and using the same Google form, just one form, you can teach an entire class, give an entire class an assignment because it's going to automatically send them down the path that they have shown their level of mastery, all right? And so with that said, I hope that you're able to learn something new from me and that you're able to use this to enrich the quality of your lessons as you continue differentiating throughout virtual learning. You could even use this for in-person learning. It doesn't matter. Kids are benefiting regardless. So please click like, Comment below if you have other ways that you like to use Google Forms. And of course, subscribe so you never miss a video. Okay.